Today I'm doing a little day in the life of a real estate agent type video. I do have a playlist on my channel called Day in the Life of a Realtor or something like that, and if you've watched those videos, you know there really is no average typical day in the life. Every day is totally different, but I'm just gonna take you guys with me along on our day. I do have a listing appointment later. They were a for sale by owner, so I'll take you with me on that. And a lot of these little snippets of what we're doing today and what our day is gonna look like will probably be filmed with my iPhone, so they might not be like the best quality, but this is basically just to give an idea of what a day might look like as a realtor with a baby, and maybe some tips on how I'm getting things done while having the baby with me. Also, I will be answering a couple of questions that were sent to me from you guys later on in the video, so be sure to watch until the end. You're not gonna want to miss that. Alright, you guys, I am heading to my listing appointment. I've been trying to print everything that I need to for that week's appointments in one day at the office. That way I only have to go there once. I don't have to keep going back throughout the week. So I already did this on Tuesday. It's Thursday right now while I'm filming this. And I already printed out the CMA. I'm just going to show you guys. So this is what I'm bringing to the appointment. Just the comparable, the comps, the similar homes in the area that have recently sold. And then I have the information about the home from the title company. And then I have the listing agreement because I'm going to get it listed. So that's everything, and I already prepared this ahead of time. Like I said, I went to the office Tuesday and prepared this, so today I didn't really have to do anything to prepare. I've already studied the comps and know in my mind what a good value for the home would be. So I'm gonna get to the home. I always try to do as much as possible while I'm there so I don't have to go back. I'm gonna get the agreement signed, get everything I'm gonna need to have done, and then we're gonna schedule for the photographer to come out and do professional photos and a video of that. Of course, I'm not gonna be doing that today because we have to schedule that with them, but I'm gonna do as much as I can right now while I'm at the house so that I don't have to come back. Alright, I just got to the house. I'm taking another last sip of my coffee and just taking a second to take a look around and observe the outside of the home. Okay. So that listing appointment lasted just about 30 minutes or so, super quick in and out. And I found out at home, I listed it a few years ago and I didn't realize that it was one that I'd already sold. I was calling her because she was for sale by owner, of course. So I did my follow-up strategy that I talk about a lot on my channel. So I was calling her like a FSBO. I didn't realize that I had listed the home a few years ago and she was the buyer of it. I didn't represent her as the buyer, I just represented the seller of it. Something that I do is I keep a list in my computer of all of our past clients, and then I also add to that list I don't add all of them, but most of the buyers who purchased our listings. I add them to this list, and then I send them Christmas cards every year. I send them maybe like 2 or 3 pieces of mail a year total. So whether it's a market update, a Happy Easter card or something like that in the mail. So she was receiving my mail because she was the buyer who purchased one of our listings. I added her to that list and had been sending her mail for the last couple years. So when I called her as a FSBO, didn't realize it, but I called her as a FSBO and she was like, hey, you're actually sending me mail. I already know who you are. So yeah, I'll work with you. And it was a lot easier to list with her, and I kind of had like a leg up in that way. So just thought that was kind of cool. Now I'm finished with my appointment and I'm heading home, and I am going to start pumping because I'm nursing still, so I have to set aside time to pump during my day to keep my milk supply up when I'm away from the baby. And something that has helped tremendously has been the Willow pump. And basically what that is, if you're not familiar with it is a hands-free pump. So my old pump, it wasn't a bad pump. It was still like a couple $100s, but it wasn't this hands-free one. So I actually had to like literally hold this pump up to me like every time I was pumping, and it was so inconvenient. It took like 25 minutes out of my day where I could literally do nothing while I was pumping but just hold it up there, and I had to like sit in the back of my car because it was impossible to pump without everyone seeing everything and just being all exposed. But this pump, I literally just stick it in my shirt and it pumps. So I usually, when I leave an appointment, I just stick it in my bra while I'm driving, and then I drive home while I'm pumping, multitask, make milk while I'm driving, and then when I get home, the milk is made and I'm done pumping. So this pump was expensive, but it was so worth it, and I wish I got it sooner, and it's literally been a lifesaver. So quick little tip if you're breastfeeding, this saves so much time. Like I will literally sit in the car and pump while I make my cold calls. It's so nice just being able to like actually get stuff done and do things while you're pumping. I'm going to finish this video off by answering a couple of questions that you guys have sent me. So let me pull up the questions. I've already written out my response, so I'm just gonna read off the question and then the answer. All right, so first question is from Jenna. Thank you, Jenna, for your question. Thank you, Jenna, for your question. She says, hey, Mariah, I'm wanting to start my career in real estate, and honestly, just binged all your videos. I feel like I may be a better seller's agent than listing agent. What are the pros and cons of the two? Any advice would be appreciated. All right, so my response was, honestly, I would say that being a listing agent is way better from personal experience because you have control over your time and can make a lot more money while working way less once you have systems in place, that is. The pros to being a buyer's agent would be that if it's what you enjoy and what you are best at, then you will thrive doing that. So I would say try a little bit of both. Definitely don't be afraid of being a listing agent, because I think a lot of agents, when they are new, just focus on buyers because it can seem a lot easier, like it's the easy route to get started in, and they might be intimidated to give a listing presentation. But definitely try both listing and working with buyers, and then stick with whatever one you enjoy the most and makes the most sense for you. Good luck. All right, next question is from Lynn's Nicole. I think I said your name right. She said, hi Mariah, congrats on your baby girl. I've subscribed to your channel for a while. I'm a realtor. I've been a realtor for over 1.5 years and recently took a break from it, and I'm getting back into it. I mostly work from home and have 2 very young children, so it can be a struggle to be productive sometimes. I was wondering if you have any tips on managing your work / making calls while working from home with kiddos. Also, I was wondering if you have any tips or a checklist for a listing presentation. I've mainly worked with buyers so far and have a listing appointment coming up and want to be as prepared as possible. First off, thank you for reaching out. I've had a ton of requests to do a video on working with a baby. It would be too much to write in a message, and I think I need to take some time to think about that first before I can really say anything, so I will get back to you on that in a video. As far as listing appointments go, my first tip would be to over-prepare. Study the neighborhood and know what is sold over the past year in that neighborhood. Print off comps for the seller and take notes so it's super in-depth. Be confident and know in your heart that you have what it takes to do an excellent job for them, because if you don't believe that, they won't believe you either. sometimes you gotta fake it before you make it. Good luck. All right, that's it for this week's vlog. Thank you for watching. Feel free to leave any comments, questions, or video suggestions down below. And if you are a realtor and you have a client relocating to Oregon, send them my way. I'd love to give you a referral fee. And if you are not a realtor and you're thinking about making a move anywhere in the world, contact me and I will set you up with a solid realtor in your area. And I will see you guys next time.